Welcome to Byte-Sized Tech, where we blend casual conversations with insightful discussions on the latest in technology and gadgets. So we've got some really big stories brewing this week, things that could really change how we use tech day to day.
Absolutely. We're talking major AI moves, some, let's say, interesting hardware ideas, and a huge legal deadline breathing down Google's neck.
Yeah, affecting how, millions, maybe billions get their apps.
It really feels like a theme is emerging,
Yeah.
Big tech trying to pull everything together, centralized control.
While at the same time, users and, the courts are pushing back, demanding more choice.
Exactly. It's this constant push and pull between convenience and control, centralization versus openness.
Okay, so let's start with that centralization push. OpenAI, they're making ChatGPT feel less like an app and more like, an operating system.
That's a good way to put it. They rolled out this new SDK that's a software development kit for anyone not familiar, basically tools for other companies.
Right, tools to plug their apps directly into a ChatGPT conversation.
Yeah, so you don't have to leave the chat window. The initial partners are pretty revealing, too.
Oh, yeah? Like who?
Well, you got Spotify, so you can ask it to make playlists based on your chat history.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
And Zillow is in there, so you could literally say, find me houses with big backyards near good schools, and boom, listings appear.
Wow. Right in the chat.
Right in the chat. Plus Canva, Figma for design stuff, Expedia and Booking.com for travel, even Coursera for learning. They're hitting the big utility points.
It's like they want you to live inside ChatGPT.
Pretty much. And it goes deeper with this thing Sam Altman's apparently excited about, ChatGPT Pulse.
Pulse, what's that?
So get this. It uses your chat history, right? But also connects to your other apps, like your calendar, your email.
Wait, email and calendar?
Yeah. And it researches topics for you overnight based on all that data. Then it gives you this personalized daily update in the morning.
Okay, hold on. Researching based on my emails and calendar overnight. That sounds incredibly powerful, but also a bit much.
It's definitely walking a line. The idea is hyper-personalization. Like it could summarize your upcoming meetings, suggest news relevant to your contacts, maybe even a workout plan.
But the trade-off is massive data access. You're essentially giving it the keys to your digital life.
That's the gamble OpenAI is making. The convenience, having research done while you sleep, will outweigh the privacy concerns for a lot of people. It's maximum convenience for maximum data.
Which, naturally, leads to the other side of the coin. People getting overwhelmed or suspicious. AI fatigue.
Oh, it's definitely real. And it's driving this counter movement, like this browser extension that popped up. Bye-bye, Google AI.
Yeah, I saw that. It's pretty clever, actually. Just uses CSS, like website styling code.
Exactly. It doesn't block the AI on Google's side. It just hides it on your screen. It zaps away those AI overviews at the top of search results.
The ones that sometimes just make stuff up.
Well, yeah, accuracy is one issue.
Yeah.
But mostly, people seem annoyed by the clutter. It pushes the actual website links way down the page.
And hides the people also asked box, the AI mode toggle, basically trying to restore the old Google look.
Right. Because Google isn't giving users an easy off switch for this stuff. People are finding their own ways. It's user control asserting itself.
Makes sense. Some folks are even switching search engines entirely, right? Like DuckDuckGo or Perplexity.
Yeah, just to get away from the AI-heavy results. It's a fascinating little battle happening right there on the search page.
Speaking of, shall we say, bold choices, Google Japan's hardware experiments. They always come up with something memorable.
Oh, man, yeah. Remember the keyboard that was just one long stick? Or the one shaped like a teacup?
Yes. Well, now they have the Gboard dial version.
The dial version. Like a rotary phone.
Exactly like a rotary phone. It has 9 dials instead of keys.
Yeah.
You stick your finger in a hole and rotate it to type a character.
Okay, that is hilariously impractical.
Yeah.
Typing anything would take forever.
Oh, absolutely. Speed is clearly not the goal here. It's pure nostalgia tech, a design piece.
So how does it even work? It's not using the old clicky phone mechanics, is it?
No, it's modern underneath. It uses sensors to read the dial rotations and sends regular USB signals. So quiet whirring instead of clacky keys.
It's kind of cool in a weird way. A statement about interaction, maybe? Trading speed for, deliberate action?
Maybe. But let's pivot from deliberate weirdness to problematic hardware issues. The new Pixel 10 Pro XL.
Ah, right. The flagship phone that struggles with a 5-year-old game.
Yeah. Genshin Impact. Reports are coming in about really bad performance, screen tearing, flickering, controls going wonky.
Which is super weird for a brand new high-end phone, right?
Totally. So what's the deal there? Is the chip just not powerful enough?
It's actually more specific than that. It's not about raw power, it's about compatibility. See, Google switched the GPU, the graphics chip in the Pixel 10 series. They're using PowerVR chips from Imagination Technologies now.
Okay. So
The developers of Genshin Impact actually dropped support for those specific PowerVR GPUs way back in version 5.0 of their game.
Oh, so the phone's hardware isn't supported by the game anymore.
Pretty much. The Tensor G5 chip inside is super optimized for AI tasks. That's Google's big focus.
But that focus means it trips up on a popular game that ran perfectly fine on older Pixels like the Pixel 7.
Exactly. It's a really clear example of an engineering trade-off. Prioritizing AI meant sacrificing compatibility, at least in this case. Kind of ironic.
Definitely highlights the complexities of hardware strategy. Okay, shifting gears again, let's talk safety, especially for kids online. Sesame Street just launched an experience on Roblox.
Yeah, neighborhood adventures. And Roblox, it gets a lot of scrutiny for safety issues sometimes.
Right. So how is Sesame Workshop handling that? Because their whole mission is about helping kids grow smarter, stronger, and kinder.
They seem to have been really thoughtful about it. They built in some serious guardrails. For instance, chat is completely disabled within their experience.
Oh, good. That cuts off a major risk vector right there.
Absolutely. And they make kids use custom, pre-approved, kid-friendly avatars so they aren't exposed to weird or inappropriate ones from the wider Roblox platform.
Smart. What about things like in-app purchases?
Blocked entirely for anyone under 13. They really tried to create a walled garden within Roblox, mitigating the platform risks while still using its reach for educational fun.
That's really encouraging to see that level of care. But safety isn't just about kids, it's also about content, likeness, and AI. This whole issue with recreating deceased celebrities using AI.
Robin Williams' situation brought that into sharp focus, didn't it? His daughter spoke out very powerfully against AI versions of her father.
Yeah, it raises huge ethical questions, like who gets to consent for someone after they've died? Do personality rights just vanish?
It's legally murky and ethically fraught. Existing laws weren't really designed for this kind of digital necromancy. The industry's trying to react, but it's tricky.
Like OpenAI, their new video tool, Sora 2.
Right. They put in a rule banning deep fakes of living public figures, which is a start, I guess.
But it totally sidesteps the issue of deceased figures, doesn't it?
Completely. It leaves that core question unresolved.
Yeah.
Can you just digitally resurrect someone's likeness without any consent from their estate or family? Lawmakers are scrambling to figure out if new kinds of digital rights are needed after death. It's a mess.
Definitely a space to watch. Okay, finally, let's talk about a deadline that isn't being sidestepped. Google and the Epic Games lawsuit.
Oh yeah, this is massive. The U.S. Supreme Court just shut down Google's attempt to delay things.
Denied their request for a stay, right. So what does that mean practically?
It means the clock is ticking, loudly. Google has to comply with the original court ruling the permanent injunction by October 22nd, 2025.
And that injunction forces some huge changes to Android and the Play Store, doesn't it?
Huge is an understatement. This isn't just a fine. It fundamentally changes how Google runs its mobile ecosystem.
So, like, what specifically has to change by then?
Okay, number one, they have to stop forcing developers to use Google Play billing exclusively. Devs must be allowed to use their own payment systems or link out to external ones.
Which means developers could offer lower prices by avoiding Google's cut, right?
Exactly,
Right.
breaking those anti-steering rules. Number two, they have to make it genuinely easier to download apps directly or use third-party app stores without all the current friction and scary warning screens.
Okay, more competition for the Play Store itself.
Precisely. And number three, which could be massive, they have to stop signing exclusivity deals with phone makers and carriers that prioritize Google services or block competing app stores.
Wow. So potentially you could buy an Android phone that comes preloaded with a different app store.
That's the implication. This ruling strikes at the heart of Google's platform control and billions in revenue. It forces the Android garden walls to come down, at least partially.
What a massive shift. It really ties everything together, doesn't it? This whole theme of control users using extensions to control their search results, developers getting more control over payments, courts forcing platform control to loosen.
It's fascinating. And you see the opposite pole too, right? While Google is being forced open by the courts, Microsoft is apparently busy closing loopholes in Windows 11.
Oh, what are they doing?
They're making it harder, seemingly intentionally, for users to bypass the requirement for an online Microsoft account during setup and just use a local account instead, pushing for more centralized control over the basic OS experience.
So one company forced open, another trying to lock things down tighter.
Exactly. And that really brings us to the final thought, a question for everyone listening. As all this tech gets smarter, more integrated, more automated, from AI summarizing your life based on your email to your OS wanting an online login,
Yeah.
how much of your actual control, your ability to choose and customize and maybe opt out, are you willing to trade away for that convenience? Where do you draw the line?
That is the big question, isn't it? Something to definitely think about. Thanks for tuning in to Byte-Sized Tech. If you enjoyed this episode, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more fun tech discussions.